We here at Dungeons & Pop are celebrating over 2 years of podcasting and are having a dice giveaway. If you go to our Twitter at DungeonsPop and you retweet our giveaway post, you get 1 entry. If you tag us in a tweet, replies don't count, telling your friends to listen, you get 2 entries. If you tell us your favorite Adventures with Attitude or Breaking Point character and why, you get 2 entries. Tag us so we'll see it. We will be picking at random the winner at the end of June.
Hello listeners, and welcome to another episode of Adventures with Attitude. I know my voice sounds a little bit different. I'm coming down with a little bit of a cold, so it's going to change it a little bit, but we'll handle that later. We have this episode and one more episode of the Awa arc, and then we are going to be switching to fictional heroism with special guest Rob of Songbirding and Wesley of Thornvale. Essentially, Johnny's having a wedding this month, and between my move at the beginning of the month and other things, we just couldn't set up a recording time for everyone in the group. So we're hoping to, as his wedding finishes, we're hoping to be able to do a bunch of long sessions so he can get far ahead. When we last left our heroes, they had reached the town of Nadoko and had encountered the other 2 henchmen that were active, Yuzi the Turtle and this Obsidian the Restless. And then that's how we're going to start. That's where we're going to start. Our promo for this episode is a couple clips from Standard Array from their YouTube trailer. Standard Array is a podcast ran by the Goddamn DM and Steph, who you know as the bunny henchman from season 1 of Adventures of Attitude that came from Corpulence. Their podcast is a bunch of fun, action, and emotion, and I hope you enjoy this clip. If you enjoy it, you can find them at fantasybanjo.com or on your favorite podcatcher.
Good morning, Sapala. You look like you had a very scary dream. Should I fucking kill someone?
Wow, you're beautiful.
Well, you know, I'm an eligible bachelor, as they say, and,
I want friends.
I am Sersha.
Hi, my name's Tia.
Nice to meet you. I'm Hank.
How high do I come up to them?
You're probably up to their ankle.
Wow, okay. This was a mistake.
The cat essentially snarls, like...
Please tell me you actually know how to hit this thing, right?
We'll see.
He shoves you out of the way.
Oh,
you
okay.
skid, and he is crushed.
Oh!
How unbelievable! You fly up from out of the ocean, like a bullet shot from a gun, and find yourself landing...
And now, onto the show. Greeting listeners, and welcome back to Adventures with Attitude, our first recording of 2021.
And we are all ready for it.
Woo. We're already in the drinking years of the millennium, people, so things are going to get wild.
Please don't remind me that people born in 2000.
2000. That is a scary thought, isn't it?
Stay off the roads.
You know, some people think that 2021 isn't actually happening. It's a real thing. People think we're still in 2020.
I mean, they might be right.
You know, I honestly wouldn't be surprised. Just, you know, it's just one of those things.
Previously in Adventures with Attitude, the party actually left the first set town. Okay, that's mean of me to say. The party...
A little bit!
He's just gonna burn us the entire time.
Our first season was all in the same city.
You talk about us exploring and missing the lore and everything, and then you rag on us for taking the entire season to leave?
Excuse you, but
Wow, dude.
What happened when Thebesi explored? She found a problem and a child.
It happens.
And she found her father.
Thebesi caused other problems because they forgot to mention specific things to Marcus, which is why we're going to have a fun session today.
Oh, yeah.
Woo!
Holy shit, I need to remember that crap then. Can you DM me the shit Thebesi forgot to mention?
And this, listeners, is why you take notes when you play D&D.
I have notes.
I don't take notes in school. I'm not going to take notes.
The worst stuff that happens in this game, you guys do to each other. It actually reminds me of some of the times in Thornvale.
I swear I take notes.
It's amazing how much happens by accident, how much of the best stuff happens by accident in these games.
Yeah.
The big bad evil guy is the players that are around the table.
But yes, the party left. To give a recap, the party left from the town of Azamar Grove to escort the princess of the Doko, Miski, back to her parents after she had came to the city looking for Marcus because Henshin had been attacking the city. As the party prepared to exit, they faced their first monster of Bonemeister, the Holy Moly, a hypnotic mole creature that gave a lot of confusing visions to the players as they all piled into
the Teeth-mobile.
The Teeth-mobile.
The Teeth-mobile. And a battle raged as the once famous hero, the Tiefling, aka... Oh no, I forgot.
Kilta?
Kilta, yeah, Kilta.
It's funny because you remember the name earlier when we were still bullshitting around before we recorded.
A frantic battle happened much like Monster Squad, as the Teeth-mobile charged through the city, dragging the monster behind as everyone tried to take pot shots at it. After leaving the city, the party had encountered a number of interesting people, including a small child that was guarded by an angel in the woods, and a lich bar. With the child, the party Kilton managed to convince them to come back to the city where she knew that their parents were, and afterwards, as she slept, she was met by an angel and found out the shocking reveal that her dead husband was alive again and now a bunny man somewhere else in the world. There were a few other encounters which left Makalai, the alchemist that left with the party, leaving to a strange place called the Gambling Queen that claimed to give you a chance at new life, however weird that may be. Upon reaching the city, Kelta separated from the party and took the small child they found to their parents, while the rest were escorted to the main castle of the Doko, where the Duchesses Ryoko and I should remember these. Duchesses Ryoko and Belladonna greeted them, and they were introduced to the advisor for the city, the half-turtle Augustus, and two henshin, a turtle henshin and a skeleton henshin, which is going to be very interesting because at least one of these henshin were people they were planning to track down and beat the crap out of. And that is where we enter as...
Important question. The two henshin, are they henshined or are they regular? Or are they out of their suits?
Johnny, Urso, it's up to you.
I am out of my suit right now.
Obsidian 10.
Oh no, actually, we ended when I yelled happy henshin time, so I am in my suit.
No, that was a flash forward.
Oh, then no, I'm out of my suit right now.
Oh, and also for our listeners who might be coming on new to this thing, describe your characters.
Ooh, okay. So, Yuzi is a turtle. He is about 6 feet tall or so, teenage turtle. green, big shell and everything. He's a palace guard, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
And he is very lawful good, with the background of a sage.
Wow.
I can't imagine my brother playing a lawful good character. This is going to be fun.
I was gonna say or a sage, but that would be mean.
You know what? I wanted to try something new.
Hey, it's called role playing for a reason, right?
Heck yeah.
Is your character taller than Thebesi?
How tall is Thebesi?
Oh, I adjusted it for height on the picture.
How tall do you have your notes? Because my notes say Thebesi's 6'7".
Then I'm 6'8".
Really?
No, I want to say he's like, I think the Bessie's taller.
Thebesi is just taller than my dude.
It's important to me, as someone who's normally the shortest, it's important for me to know to have a character who's tall.
Okay. Speaking of tall, I guess. My character is Obsidian, or Sid is for short. He is a 6'6" restless, which is a skeleton man essentially, with darkened bones. And he used to be a bad guy. Highly regrets it. We'll see how this goes.
Poorly. It will go poorly.
It has so far. If you listen to some of the supplemental stuff to this.
Oh, and Susanna, introduce your new character, since this is technically the first time your characters are meeting him.
I think we briefly introduced Augustus at the end of the last one, but I didn't have art then, so I guess I can time more. Yeah, so Augustus is kind of an older looking gentleman. He has sort of just below the ear length gray hair. You can tell he seems to be not particularly human. He has very turtley looking skin. So he's got scales and rough looking skin, and he doesn't wear any shoes. He has just these thick feet that are big thick feet, like
turtle feet.
Yeah, like turtle feet, round turtle feet is what I'm trying to explain. So.
Yeah, round with the claws.
Yeah, he is wearing some loose fitting breeches and a little vest on.
Yeah, clothes.
Yes, he is in fact wearing clothes.
Oh, just forgot that part. For describing my dude. And that's important.
I might as well continue this. Marcus is probably the shortest of the bunch, because if I remember correctly, he was going to be about 5'10". He's very, very much an everyman type of character, in that he looks fairly plain, and he has kind of short cropped brown hair, and he's wearing kind of a red tunic with some dark brown pants and regular just everyday kind of boots flopped over so they're just a little above the ankle. He's got a belt on where he hangs his long swords, and where he happens to have his recaster. And as he's entering with his friends, Marcus is going to go, "You!" and charge the skeleton. As he's running, he's going to yell, "Henshin!"
Thebesi doesn't know anything that's going on. She's she sees Marcus charge at the skeleton, put on his henshin suit, and she's just gonna reflexively put hers on as well, but less of a wanting to attack him and more of the I need to make sure Marcus isn't doing something stupid.
Gabbi looks at Marcus, then looks at Thebesi and tugs on her arm with a look tilting her head like she's not sure what to do.
Augustus stands there confused and goes, "Oh, excuse me."
Obsidian just Just big ol' sigh. And he doesn't actually react at all otherwise. He already knows what's coming.
Probably does. I don't know if you would recognize Marcus himself, but I'm sure you recognize the Knoll Ranger red costume as it comes barreling at you.
Oh, okay, right. That's actually a good point. Like at the you and the running, he does nothing. He just sighs and he does that. When he sees the red armor, he can't help but instinctually just attempt to defend himself, like put his arms up to protect, you know?
Right.
The whole cross-arm guard. It's like, oh, fuck. Old instincts die hard.
Right. That's a 15 to hit. Because I'm coming in with my halberd.
Oh, heck. This is gonna hurt.
What's your armor class?
I'm a nobody right now, so it's 10.
Oh! Shit!
Yeah.
Okay.
He has his arms up, but that doesn't really change armor class.
Oh, damn. Let's see, that's an 8 plus a 3. So that's 11.
And die.
You are lucky that I took the tough feat and that he has plenty of HP at the moment to spare. This is what I'm going to say about that.
So he comes down with a hard slash and
ooh, right into the blocking arms. That hurts. That leaves a gash on the bones and his canvas jacket too. That's rude.
Oh, and Johnny, I would say Yuzi doesn't necessarily know about the death metal thing, in case that helps.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you just know the Skeleton Man has helped. Like basically, it's been you know that Sid's been helped break up a what was it,
slavery ring.
Yeah.
Well then, I'm kind of fond of Skeleton Man.
I think as he gets close, Marcus, trying to push down on him, Glaive is like, I won't let you and your master get away with what you're trying to do here.
Thebesi's honestly a little confused because, did we run into, some of the skeletons that were, not bad?
Yeah, you did. And...
Yes! Now he's attacking one, I'm not gonna let you get away with this. And she's like, hold on, I thought they were good.
Thebesi, roll me a history check.
Alright, first roll of 2020, guys.
Yeah.
It's a 4. Plus.
Welcome to 2020.
2021.
Are you sure about that? 2020 part 2.
Plus, hold on, wait. Plus 3. It's a 7. She's
good.
She's definitely still confused.
You get the feeling that maybe Marcus has prejudice against skeletons. Maybe it's just certain skeletons he gets along with that little roll.
Can I do something?
Don't call him a racist.
I didn't say he was a racist. Well,
I wasn't gonna. Thebesi.
Can you be racist against skeletons? They're not exactly a race.
He's not racist. He is lifist. There we go.
He's biased towards their state of living.
Exactly.
Okay.
Oh my god. You people are awful. You people are awful.
Thebesi is going to walk over to Marcus and is there a place on the back of his armor that she could kind of pick him up by the scruff of his neck, like you would do with a dog, like a puppy?
I mean, to be fair, the art we have does show us wearing chest plates over the chainmail undersuit, so yes.
Grab the chain.
She's gonna grab that and just pick him up and a couple feet. Yeah. Would it be a grapple or a strength check? I mean, either way, I guess it's a strength check.
That'd be a grapple check.
Well, I'd say you're stopping him in action.
Well, grapple check be athletics versus athletics.
Okay. Come on, roll better than a 4 dice. Oh, nat 20! Ha!
What'd you get?
Nat 20!
I think she just threw him in the air.
Well, I rolled a 16 plus a 5. So
it's a nat 20 plus a 4.
oof.
I'm sorry, it's a nat 20. Marcus, you just get yeeted in.
No, she's not eating him. She is yoinking him.
Oh, yoink! You get yoinked.
She's just yoinking him up, and she's 6'7". So she's just lifting him to her like shoulder level.
That's terrible.
What are you doing? Let me go. Curse my shortness.
She's gonna hold him and go, Lieutenant Marcus, I think you need to calm down.
I think Gabbi also sees this, and I think she reflexively moves between Marcus and Sid and holds out her arm and looks at Marcus.
Yeah, August starts kind of moving forward and is just like, excuse me, what is happening here?
This one, as Marcus points with his halberd, is one of the Death Metal Rangers. Minions of Bonemeister.
Sid, for his part, has not yet moved. He is still holding his arms up defensively and just kind of looking forward at Marcus and the weapon, trying to kind of suppress years of built-in instinct when it comes to seeing that armor.
Wait, for context, are they at the castle?
Yeah. They're at the castle. You're next to Sid. You literally just watched your teammate get shanked with a halberd.
Oh, then I thought they were still on the road.
And then Thebesi just yoinked her teammate up and was like, hey, come on, it's basically timeout time for Marcus.
Oh, then Yuzi's gonna step in and explain that he's not a bad guy.
We'll RP that out.
Could that you both please calm down?
Please, my friend. No, they are good. They have helped us here. They are assets to the kingdom.
Then they're faking it.
No, you are
Do you have any idea what that man did during the last Tension War?
They are misunderstood.
They are evil.
No.
All right, I gotta roll something. Continue.
I think you are just not understanding the situation here.
I think you're not understanding history here.
Okay, so I'm gonna try to do some Foley here. You hear from Gabbi. And she tries to speak, and she just looks at she actually looks at Marcus with like a hurt expression. And if you want to try to figure out what she said there in her first chance of trying to actually speak, I would say it would be an insight.
Wait. I have observant, so I can read lips. Can I understand this?
Do you what was it? Let me check the languages.
Insight.
It depends on your languages.
Well, no. So if you can see a creature's mouth while it's speaking a language you don't understand, you can interpret what it is saying by reading lips. So can I communicate with her?
I don't think you can actually see her lips.
Oh, that's right.
How much thieves can't sign language do we know?
I mean, just from her design, you know.
Yeah.
You guys know basic sign language, but the thing is,
cool. Did she sign anything?
No, because she's still holding her arms. So I will put out this. What she said was in deep speech.
Ooh.
Sean.
Yeah.
I got an 18, and I have a +3 modifier to insight, so that's 21.
I will also roll insight then.
Okay.
I'm rolling as well.
Oh. Okay, 11.
Well, to be fair, I mean, teammate.
Okay.
I rolled an 11. The young girl speaks nothing to me.
14 plus 4, 18.
No, I would say with an 11, Johnny, she's calling him out for something you don't know what. Marcus and Thebesi, I think what you her expression is that she she's basically looking at you like she's pieced together that what was his name? Shoot, the cat boy, the cat guy,
Bob.
She's pieced together that Bob told you what she did and her part in what happened.
Okay.
Oh.
She looks kind of like, you kind of piece together that probably what she said was you know what I did.
Oh, she's calling you out, Marcus.
And she looks actually very hurt.
Has Marcus calmed down?
Is he still struggling in Thebesi's?
Yes, actually, no. He's hanging there, embarrassed, and he's still angry, but he's not like trying to break through the grasp or anything. So he's just, Gabbi, you don't understand. You were used.
Well, I would argue that these skeletons could be used the same way. Not all of them are bad, and not all of them have terrible natures. They're individuals just as well.
Some of my best friends are restless. That one, however, is one of the Death Metal Rangers. One of Bonemeister's lieutenants.
Oh yeah, and at this too, Sid, I would say Thebesi has another chance at rolling a history check, because I feel like this would be...
Okay.
You know something's up.
I'm trying to decide how Thebesi would feel about this, too.
Yeah.
Reflection time.
1,000-yard stare. Okay. It's a 19.
Also, I do want to ask Susanna, what were you wanting to do since you asked if Marcus was calmed down?
Ooh, nothing if he's calm.
Okay.
It was a 19 total.
Thebesi, something clicks in your head, and you have like a blue screen of death as you realize you forgot to tell Marcus something.
Here it comes.
You just told him that this guy ran off with the Zord and the Recaster. You didn't tell him that Gob gave your tribe it to keep away from evil.
They were originally his.
He didn't steal it from you guys. He reclaimed it, and you might get the impression Marcus thinks otherwise.
Bessie's gonna slowly put Marcus down, and
So how are you gonna play this out?
I'm trying to think.
Well,
I broke Sid. The first game of it hasn't been. How long has it been?
Like 6 months.
We played for 30 minutes, and I broke Sid.
Oh man. Well,
I'm trying to think of the most Thebesi way of saying this.
while she thinks, I'm just gonna tell you guys, I'm conflicted because like you guys think he's so bad, but in my eyes, he's been great to the kingdom, and the skeletons are good to us.
Well, that's the thing, that is the situation.
Oof.
To Marcus, this particular skeleton is someone who he faced on a battlefield, and he was evil. Marcus was fighting for good. So you telling him that this skeleton is a good guy, it's sending up red flags because all he's thinking about is some kind of like fake out maneuver.
I just realized something. Johnny, you need to roll me a history check too, because
I got you.
Maybe your guy didn't realize Death Metal Rangers.
There's actually something about what Marcus says that won't click if he rolls well.
Ooh.
21.
I would say that rolls well.
Marcus is saying this guy, he's saying Death Metal Rangers are loyal to Bonemeister. You know for a fact the guy, one of the guys he brought in to break up the slavery ring in the first place was a loyal, was basically like one of the loyalist cleric or loyalist turtles to Bowmeister, and he literally kicked his ass and brought him to you guys to throw in jail.
Oh, the loyalist.
Yeah, because the turtle he fought in. Remember, like when he did the part you thought was the last part, the part where he henshined, the turtle.
Oh yeah, when Sid was fighting, the turtle that he fought was a loyalist to Bonemeister, is what Sean said.
Yeah, because
oh, so if I'm learning that he's a loyalist to Bonemeister, that might change my opinion. But it's still hard because he's still.
You know he's actually kicked Bowmeister minion ass since he's come here.
Oh, I'm gonna have to explain that when Sydney can think of what to say.
Or we could say that Thebesi literally is blue screen of death right now. That seems like it's the best thing to do.
I really do. Like,
I mean, if she's silent long enough, I could continue.
I'm just.
I love the fact that the stoic, logical, carefully thinking, ascending clan leader Thebesi is going,
just...
oh shit, that was kind of important. How did I forget to mention that?
Yeah.
She's just... I can't tell him in front of them. I can't tell him right now.
Okay.
Just standing there in utter silence.
All right, I gotta roll something for Gabbi.
So yeah, I think Arcel, you can be
Hey,
up.
do we still have our guards? Did Thebesi bring two
What was that?
guards?
Oh yeah, she did bring two guards.
She's just looking over her shoulder at her guards and then at Marcus and like. Stop rolling my dice, Calvin. You're gonna ruin their luck.
Sid?
Yes.
Yeah.
So Gabbi.
Oh wait.
Gabbi's staring at Thebesi, and guess what she rolled for an insight? She just
roll a natural 20?
No, 16.
Okay.
So, I think she kind of looks at you and just starts poking you. And then poking you. And then poking Marcus and poking you. I think she looks at Augustus and tries just like, she's not sure what to do, and she looks at Augustus and like, I don't know what to do. She kind of gives like that look of like, I'm just a child. I don't know what they want me to take care of this.
Thebesi's a child too. Thebesi's 15 years old.
And
she starts. She's just pointing at Thebesi accusingly.
You're 6'7", you're not a child.
What, Johnny?
You're 6'7", you're not a child.
Gabbi needs an adult.
She's 15. Thebesi's 15.
Well, technically.
Yeah, I think Augustus just kind of looks down and then looks over at Thebesi and says, "Would you happen to know something about this situation?"
Yes, Thebesi, would you happen to know something about this situation?
No one here seems to think so.
Is Marcus really saying that to her, or are you asking?
I think, yes, Marcus will. After Augustus asks that, Marcus just kind of cocks his head, looks at Thebesi.
Oh, does she not know how to speak either?
And even though there's his visor in the way, you just get this kind of look saying, yes, is there something you'd like to tell the class? Because he is, if nothing else, a lieutenant in a military body. He can have that body language.
I'm wondering if the guards would say anything at this point.
Wait, hold
No,
on.
Sean, I'm going to say the guards are smart and let the ascending clan leader handle this.
I think enough time has passed that Sid actually would have put his arms down by now. Just so you know, because like he was still standing there, arms crossed, even with a cut into him.
I mean, to be fair, he didn't know if, as soon as he was down, if Marcus was going to charge him again, so that's fair.
Yeah. And he probably actually, with all this weird shit going on, just like, forget it. If he wants to take me out, Let him try. Done more than enough damage to that armor.
Think that is quite necessary.
Bessie's just gonna silently look at Marcus and say, I may have forgotten to tell you something.
Oh? Marcus will turn to Augustus. Good sir, is there perhaps a private room that we can adjourn to? I feel I have been left out critical, need to know information.
It will stop you from attacking the other hench, and I believe that can be arranged.
For now, I make no promises.
I see. So yeah, I think he's just gonna lead them towards whatever, like, back room he can find.
Oh yeah, Augustus knows the whole thing, so I feel like you easily find the room.
Is Augustus the major domo, basically? The Duchess's right-hand man?
Yep, they are the advisor to the Duchess.
Aha!
Is everyone going, or just the new three?
Just us three.
Okay, just make sure.
Just us three.
We'll follow.
It's gonna be so bad.
Gabbi looks up.
Augustus, like, follows and leads you guys to this place, and then just kind of sits back and waits to see what happens. He kind of just is curious, like, alright, I want to know what's going on.
Thebesi, what is it exactly? I should say that Marcus has de-henshined at this point.
Thebesi will de-henshin too.
Thebesi, what exactly is it that you forgot to tell me?
This looks intense.
I mean, I could try and roll for intimidation if that, you know...
No, you don't need to roll for intimidation.
Well, no. For role-playing purposes, because just to reflect his lieutenant demeanor leaking out. He's not actually...
He's sufficiently intimidated.
Yeah.
I will say I'm gonna step between them and my skeleton buddy Gerald.
I thought we were...
Yeah, Johnny. The three of us, Gabbi, Marcus, and Thebesi, moved away.
Oh, okay. I probably had my...
Yeah, we're alone.
We were in a private room.
My mama came and asked if I wanted cornbread. I probably stepped away for that part.
It happens.
Same, I've got a bowl here.
You know, cornbread.
Gabbi and... Well, no, you said Gabbi, so I guess probably direct you guys outside the room just to make sure...
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's up to you guys.
I mean, Gabbi comes with because she's part of our team, and I don't trust her around Sid.
Okay, every time I hear Sid, I think you're talking about me.
The jury is still out on Turtle Boy for now.
Every time I hear Sid, I think you guys are talking about me. And I'm...
Right, so... What does Thebesi say when Marcus just kind of sternly asks her this?
Also, I would say Gabbi is crossing her arms and looking at you judgmentally, mimicking Marcus.
She stares down at the ground. To be clear, this is probably the least confident you have ever seen her. I know you've only known her for maybe a month?
Maybe, yeah.
But this is the least confident you have ever seen her. And she almost looks like a kicked puppy.
Fitting, being a Wunari.
That's why I used that. And she mumbles, the Zord and the Recaster were stolen, they were claimed.
I'm sorry, could you say that again louder, please? The what and the who now?
The Zord and the Recaster we were told to protect from evil was reclaimed, not stolen.
Marcus just kind of, puts his hand over his mouth like he's thinking. Kind of bites on his finger as he's, figuring out what to say. So, the skeleton who took the Recaster and the Zord that was connected to it didn't steal it. he reclaimed it, which means he was the one who gave it to Gob and your clan in the first place.
That would be correct.
Mm-hmm. And the skeleton out there, Obsidian, Death Metal Ranger Black, one of Bone Meister's most vicious and lethal lieutenants, was the one who reclaimed it, which means he was the one who gave it to your clan originally.
Presumably.
Gabbi slapped her hands to her face in shock.
Are we talking like Home Alone face slapping shock, or
No, I'm talking like Deadpool in shock. Deadpool's shocked expression. Log 1. Subject 1 shows promise. It shows hatred and resentment are the best power source for my psycho casters. Log 2. 3 days later. Investor has mentioned that the Henshin will be in town soon. An excellent test to see if my darkness will smother those who shine all bright.
Dungeons & Pop is a tabletop variety show. The campaign you're listening to now is a D&D 5e actual play that uses the Lasers and Liches supplement.